right, so we're going to do the presentation to show you guys just exactly how a woman's body is going to be able to have this baby, okay? So, as I stated before, this balloon is going to represent the uterus, right? So I'm going to blow it up a little bit. All right, so right now, ladies, you have a uterus about this size, about pear-shaped inside your body, okay? And right now, it's kind of firm. So here's what I want you to do. I want everyone to take one finger, touch your nose, touch your lip, touch your nose, touch your lip. Okay, what's the biggest difference between the skin on your nose and the skin on your lip? What? Wait, which one's more firm? The nose, right? Nose is much more firm versus the lip, which is a lot softer, okay? So in the beginning, right now, your uterus is kind of firm, all right? And it needs to get softer in order to have the baby. So, okay. So as the baby grows, your uterus is going to expand, right? You're going to have the baby there, all right? So what I'm going to do is now I'm going to put our baby inside of the uterus, okay? And if you notice, it's going to be a little bit easier the second time I go to blow this up. Here, hold that. Because it stretches, right? I've stretched it out the first time when I blew it up, so now I'm going to blow it up again. It's going to be even stretchier and easier to open. All right, we don't want to get this stuck. Go ahead and put it in there. Thank you. We don't want to say the word stuck, right? When we're talking about babies, and that's just not good. Okay. So I have the egg is now inside the uterus. I'm going to blow it up. Okay. So I've got the egg in there. You can kind of see it bouncing around. Stretch it. She's moving around. We'll let it sit there in the bottom, and there we go. So it's going to hold in all the air so the balloon is set right there. Okay, so down here at the bottom, all right, at the top, the round part of the balloon, that's going to be our uterus. And then down here, hold on. Try again with a new one.
Will that happen to me?
Hopefully not, right? You want to pull that again? Thank you. Okay, try that again. There we go. Okay. Ball's moving around there. I'm going to let it sit in the bottom. Okay, there we go. Much better. All right. So we have the uterus, which is the larger part of the balloon, and then down next to the uterus is the cervix, okay? If you notice there, you think I'm going to get that balloon or that ping pong ball out through the hole there? No, right? And so ladies, it's just like your cervix, right? So from the pictures on the screen there, all right, your cervix has to change, has to go through some changes in order to get the baby out. So in order to get this bigger, we have to you have to be dilated. So dilated is like an opening, you're opening it. We have to go from this to 10 centimeters. So that way we can get your baby out. So I don't have a ruler, but 10 centimeters is about that big, all right? Imagine, ladies, you have to get there before that baby is ready to come out, okay? So in the beginning of pregnancy, your baby's growing. Now it's getting closer to that time where your baby's ready to be born, all right? You're going to get what's called these Braxton Hicks contractions where you push on the side. But as I push on the side, do you notice any dilation or change to our cervix there at the bottom? No, not really, right? It's not going to change and move too much, all right? So now that we're ready to have the baby, okay, we're going to start getting more pressure on the top. So ladies, you have to do a lot of the pushing to get the baby out, but your body knows what it needs to do and it's going to help you. So these pressure is now going to go from the top, and as I go from the top and I push from the top, what happened to my cervix there at the bottom? It's gotten shorter, right? How about the shape of my balloon? It's gotten longer too now, right? Yes? So down here at the balloon, you can see I'm still not that much dilated. Like it's not, the opening isn't that much bigger, but you notice the change down here at the bottom? So this is called effacement. This means that down here there's a mucus plug that holds the baby and all the amniotic fluid surrounding it inside the balloon, okay, or inside your uterus. If you notice down here, there's this thinning that's going on as the baby starts to get ready to push. It's also getting longer so the baby can drop down and ready to be born, okay? So now we're at the hospital, we're ready to go and have the baby, and I'm going to keep pushing, have these contractions on each side, all right? And we're going to try to push the baby out.
Oh my God.
What can you see? I can see the head, right? Oh my God, there's the head, right? And this is the craziest thing, all right? So at this point, it's called crowning. It's called crowning when the head starts to come out, okay? they can actually have women, what they'll do is they'll take their hand, they'll reach their hand down, and they can touch their baby's head while it's still inside of them.
That's disgusting.
Isn't that crazy cool? So weird.
No, that's not.
Think of it as a mom. The first time you've ever tapped your baby's head, it was still inside of you.
Oh.
Ask your moms. Go home tonight. Ask your mom. See if maybe they'll tell you. Maybe they went through this experience. Okay. So now we're ready to push. All right. We're ready to get this baby out of us. Okay. This is when we have a lot of screaming and shouting, right? And gentlemen, our job is basically to stand there and be useless, right? We don't want to anger right. We don't want to anger or upset the lady, but like, if we're not upset, she's gonna get angry at us. And then if we get angry at her, she'll be upset at us, right? Like there's just no win there, okay? So she's screaming, "Oh my God, you did this to me! It's all your fault! Oh my God!" Right? So we're just pushing, contractions, all right? Getting closer. You see it? All right, here we go. So pushing, we're saying, "Oh my God," we're screaming, "Get it out of me! Rip it out!" And the baby is born, right? Woo, all is good. Now this is my favorite part. This is my favorite part of this whole experience, okay? So here I have a brand new balloon, right? Never been used, okay? It's nice, all right? Here's the balloon that I just used. Ladies, what's happening to us?
More wrinkles.
Wrinkles, stretching, right? Your body has to go through quite a bit to get that baby out of you, right? And so it will go back, Desiree. It will recede back. But it'll always be stretched out much further than it was when you started, before you had that baby. It's kind of cool. All right? You can try and stop it.